Hello friends, good morning to one and all. Welcome back to our MS class. Hello friends, already I told you in the previous class, we have unit 3. In this previous class, we discussed about functions of HRM or functions of managers. Okay, so today's class merit rating or performance appraisal, right? It is a very important topic. This is a material for you. I will post you first 3 units in the Google Classroom. Okay, na? Right. So coming to this chapter, merit rating or performance appraisal. So here, performance appraisal means here, check the performance of each and every employee. So here, after completion of selecting a suitable candidate, and already we need to give training to them. After completion of training, then the employee will have the placement at the company. Placement means just giving a place to the new candidates in the organization, and also we should induction program. We should conduct the induction program to the new candidates. So induction program means interaction of the new candidate with existed candidates. Interaction of the new candidate with the existed candidates or existed employees, right? And introduction the new candidate with the existing employees about hierarchies and subordinates, duties and responsibilities. These are the few things we should create awareness about these things to the new candidates, right? After completion of training, placement and deduction, and then this merit rating or performance appraisal will appear, right? This is another function, key major function performed by the HR manager. HR manager, right? So this merit rating appraisal. So look at here. Performance appraisal means here, check the performance of the employees by the immediate hierarchy or immediate supervisor. That is called as a performance appraisal. So check the employees' performance based upon their performance. So if the performance is good of the employee, then we will give him promotion or increment or bonus, etc. If the performance of the candidate is very bad, then the company will give the bad performer retraining facility. After completion of retraining facility, then the performance is bad for that particular employee, then the bad performer will send to the counseling. After completion of counseling, again the performance is bad of particular employee, then the employee will fire from the company, will get back to their home, right? So just depasture from the organization. So first of all, we need to check the performance of the employees, and then just if performance is good, then automatically we will give the promotions or increment. If performance is bad, then we will give the retraining facility and check the performance. Again, the performance is bad, then we give him the counseling. Again, after completion of counseling, again we will check the performance of the particular candidate. Again, we will get the bad performance by that particular employee. Then we will departure from the organization. Just we will give the golden shake hand, right? So this is all about performance appraisal. This performance appraisal will performed and will check by immediate supervisor, immediate higher authority. Suppose take the example of clerk. So the clerk performance checking by his accounting officer. Accounting officer performance checking by account section junior manager. Junior manager performance checking by his higher authority, accounting senior managers. Accounting senior manager performance checking by his higher authority, financial head. So financial head performance checking by his higher authority, general manager, right? So each and every position will have the designations. Each and every designated person having immediate higher authority. That immediate higher authority will check the performance of the employees, right? So now coming to in this part. So these are the methods we need to have. These are the methods to check the employees' performance. Check the employees' performance, right? So these are the traditional methods and these are the modern methods. So here, first point is a ranking method. And second one is paired comparison. The third one, grading, force distribution. And next one is force choice method, checklist method, critical incident method, graphic scaling method, SSM method, and field review method, and confidential report. And modern methods are MBO, management by objectives. Next important thing is 360 degrees appraisal method, right? And next behavioral anchored rating scaling method, right? These are the traditional and modern methods for check the performance of the employees. So first one, traditional method, ranking method. In this ranking method, just we check the performance of each and every employee based upon the ranking system. So here we should know about all employees are in one under roof conditions, under roof, one roof. Next, the salary is same, work is same, qualification is same, and qualities is same. So work also is same. So based upon these all factors are same, then we check the performance and give the ranks to them That is called as ranking method. So here we just assume the employees should have one roof, should have same salaries to each other and same working conditions, same supervisor, same work, right? So same work pressure. So based upon these all assumptions and check the performance of each and every candidate, and based upon their performance we give ranks to them: first rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, like that. So this type of ranking system is called the ranking method. So here we should take the example of our MSET ranking system. So you already wrote the MSET before joining in this BTech, right? So here you should attend and wrote the exam. If you are qualified, then you join here. Am I right or not? So the exam syllabus is same to all. Exam pattern is same. Exam question paper is same. Exam correction and evaluation process is same. But why the ranks are different? Somebody have first rank, second rank, third rank. Somebody have lakhs of ranks, 10 lakhs, 90,000 ranks, 1 lakh rank, 1,50,000 ranks. Some persons may disqualify the MSET. Am I right? So exam is same, syllabus is same, exam timing is same, qualification is same, all are same. But the student performance based ranks are divided. Am I right? So brilliant, excellent students will get first rank, second rank, third rank. Exam paper is same. Exam questions are same. But The student performance is based. Some of people get first rank, second rank, third rank. Based upon performances will be, they will get the last ranks. Am I right? Same way, the employee performance based, these ranks are allotted to the employees given by the higher authority. Salary, roof, work pressure, work conditions, all are same. But the worker performance is based upon, worker performance is checking here. Based upon the performance levels, we will give the ranks: first rank employee, second rank employee, third rank employee, last rank employee. This type of ranking system is called as the traditional method ranking system, right? So if the company wants to give promotions or increments, then they based this increment or bonus or promotion system based upon this performance appraisal report given by the higher authorities, right? So automatically first rank, second rank, these employees will get the promotions and will get the salary increments and benefits of the company, right? So this first system, ranking system. The second one is paired comparison method. So it is another performance checking method to check the performance of the employees. So here, look at this diagram. So A, B, C, D. So these are the four employees in our organization. So paired comparison is here. A compared with AB, A compared with C, A compared with D. So AB, AC, AD. Again, B compared with A, B compared with D, B compared with C. Again, D compared with A, D compared with B, D compared with C. Again, D compared with A, D compared with B, C compared with D. So these four persons compared with each other. So, and finally, if A, B comparison, which one is the best here? A. Suppose take the example of A. Suppose A and C, between these two, A is first, and A and AD, between these two, A will have the good performance. So then the A will get the bonus or increment or promotions, right? So each and every person compare with each and every person. This type of comparison is called as paired comparison, right? And coming to the third thing, grading method. So here grading method, the total employees will performance checking by three categories, three grades. First, outstanding performance, satisfactory performance, unsatisfactory performance. So employees are divided into employees performance will checking by the supervisor by using grading method. In this method, the hierarchy gives three categories ranks: outstanding employees, satisfactory employees, and unsatisfactory employees. So based upon performance of the employees, the hierarchy will divide it in these three categories. This type of checking the performance is called as grading method. So here forced distribution method. So here it is similar to the grading method. In this grading method, we divided three categories: outstanding, satisfactory, dissatisfactory. Here four categories. Poor, fairly good, good, excellent. So in this grading method, we have three. Force comparison, we have four categories, right? Poor, very fairly good, good, excellent. Based upon the employee's performance, the hierarchy will divide the employees into these categories, into these segments. This performance checking is called as force distribution method. Next, it is quite similar to another thing is forced choice method. Forced choice method. So in this method, the hierarchy will check the employee's performance based on a written paragraph or written statement about positive statement or negative statement. So about the worker's performance. So hierarchy will observe the subordinate's performance and write a paragraph upon him. So If the subordinate performance is good, then the higher authority will write a positive statements towards the subordinate. If the subordinate performance is bad, then the higher authority will write a paragraph concerning about negative statements towards the bad workers. So whatever it is, forced choice method is here. The higher authority will write a positive or negative paragraph about the performance of the workers or subordinates. That is called as their forced choice method. Next, coming to checklist method. So here a hierarchy will do some activities to check the performance of the employees based upon the checklist method. So checklist method is here we have yes or no type questions. Yes or no type questions. If the employee is regular to the job, if yes, just put the yes. If no, just put the tick to the no. So another question. So does the maintain discipline well in the company by the employee? If yes, tick here. If no, tick here. To show consistent behavior to all colleagues. If yes, if no. Is interested in their job. If yes or no. Keep the making mistakes. If yes or no. So whatever it is, questions. Checklist method is only based upon the yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. So hierarchy will tick this yes or no based upon the employee performance or subordinate performance. This type of performance checking is called as checklist method. And coming to the next thing, graphic rating scale method. Graphic rating scaling method. So it is quite related to forward distribution and grading method. So here we divided into 5 categories: poor, very fairly poor, fairly good, and excellent. These are the 4 types. Sorry, 5 types, right? So based upon the performance level, the hierarchy will tick these types of scales. If the attendance is very poor, just tick here. If attendance is good of the employee, just tick here. So sincerity when he is doing his works is good, put here. If excellent, put here tick. So this is a pro forma of graphic scaling method, graphic rating scaling method, right? Next, coming to the critical incident method. Critical incident method. In this critical incident, it is one of the performance checking method. So here, employees are performance checking by critical incident method. So suddenly an accident or suddenly breakdown of mission, suddenly emergency situations are coming, then check the behavior of the employees, how they react when that particular critical incident, when that particular emergency situations. Some of employees will react, will immediately react and do some activities like sanitization or first aid. These are the few activities. Some of the people just to look at the situations only. Some of people just go away from that particular place and talk negatively. So here, if suddenly fire accidents or shortages or breakdowns, anything is occurred, then what is the behavior of the workers? Identify these things. So in this method is called as here critical incident method. Next, essay writing method. Essay writing method is similar to forced choice method. Here, forced choice method. So here, essay method is used to write a paragraph about his subordinates' behavior and performance by the hierarchy. If the subordinate performance is good, then the higher authority will write a paragraph or write an essay in a positive way, in a positive manner. If the performance is bad of the subordinate, then the higher authority will write an essay or a paragraph in a negative manner, in a negative sense. So whatever performance of the subordinate, that performance is will give the report and will write by the higher authority and subordinate and submit to their higher authorities. So it is another method to check the performance of the employees. So essay method. And next one, coming to the field review method. In this field review method, the performance appraisal is conducted by the rater who does not belong to the employee, But another department employee, another department hierarchy will come and check the performance of this department workers or subordinates. This type of checking is called as a field review method. Here we need to have two drawbacks. So look at here, drawbacks. Those are the rater is not familiar with the employees. Other department hierarchy will check the performance of another department subordinates. Suppose example, CSE HOD will check the performance of EC vacancies. EC HOD will performance checking to mechanical department staff. So this type of class departmental performance appraisal is called as field review method. So here drawbacks are the rater or the performance checking hierarchy is not familiar with the employees. So make it is impossible for him to observe their actual behavior. The rater might feel aggrieved in case of an employee try to clarify any matter, right? So this type of does not belong to the employees. The rater does not belong to the employees. Please remember this word. This is called as field review method. Next, confidential report method. This confidential report method is similar to the essay method. So confidential report method is quite similar to the essay method. So in this confidential report method, the hierarchy will write a report or paragraph or essay about their subordinates and their performances, right? So based upon their attendance, the teamwork of the subordinates and their dependabilities, leadership qualities, and their behavior with the supervisor and their behavior with colleagues or with behavior with their juniors. All these points are considered, and based upon these all points, the hierarchy will write a paragraph or essay in the name of their subordinates. This report may be positive or it may be negative, whatever it is. It is purely based upon the employee's performance, right? This report is for confidential report. So difference between the essay method and this confidential method, these both are the same. These both essay and the confidential, these both are the same sense, having the same sense. But the difference is that essay method is used for private organizations. This confidential report is used for government organizations. The differences between these two is that thing, right? So if the company is private, the performance appraisal using essay method by using writing a paragraph method, that is called as here essay method. If the company is government and the government company will check their employees' performance by using writing a paragraph or report, that government organizational performance checking report is called as confidential report, right? Next, coming to the modern methods. Modern methods, first one is management by objectives. Here objectives means targets of the company. So check the performance of the employees based upon modern method. It is a major important thing in BO, management by objectives. So here, check the employee performance is related to achieving the targets of the company or not. That's the major thing we should remember here, right? So the employee work performance is related to achieve the targets or not. That is the major criteria here. So management by objectives. So check the employee's behavior based upon targets achieving. And coming to the next thing, bars, behavioral and code rating scale. Here, look at this combination of critical incident and ranking scale methods. Ranking scale methods. This combination of these two things, we can get bars, behavioral and code rating scale. So combination of critical incident. So critical incident, already I told you in the previous papers. If suddenly unexpected accidents or events are occurred, then the observing of employees' behavior is called as critical incident. The rating scale method is for excellent, poor, very good, good, excellent. These are the different scales. Based upon the performance, the hierarchy will tick poor, very good, good, excellent, extraordinary. So this is the scale. So combination of this critical incident and rating method are here. So these two types of performance checking methods are comes under in this category, in these bars. And coming to the next thing, 360-degree appraisal method. So suppose here the employee is here. So employee hierarchy, top management, employee subordinates. Employee, the same category in other departments. And employees, immediate supervisors, employee related with customers, employee related with his self, and employee is relation with the peers. So if the employee is here, the top level manager, subordinates, immediate supervisor, peers, self, customer, these all persons will give the report upon this person, upon him, about his performance will ranked by and will judged by these all persons. This type of appraisal method is called as 360-degree rating method, right? Hierarchies, subordinates, same equivalent designated people in the other departments, immediate supervisor and relation with the customers and peers, whatever it is. So these all related persons should give report about him, about the employee. This report given by all these persons will be positive or it may be negative based upon his performance, right? So all related to this person will give the report about his performance. This type of appraisal method is called as here 360-degree rating method, right? So a cost accounting method. So this is simply it is also known as human resource accounting. Human resource accounting. Here they maintain a separate account towards a particular employee. Each and every employee having a particular account. In this particular account, having the details about employee joining date, employee designation, employee qualification, employee having the promotions, how many times employee having the promotions, and how many times employee having the increments, and employee having how many times employee having the punishments, and how many times employee having the awards and rewards, whatever information is there but towards the employee, that every employee information recorded in a particular account. Based upon this account, the employee will rate or will checked by his hierarchy. This type of maintaining each and every separate accounting is called as a cost accounting method, right? So these are the methods to check the performance of performance of the employees, right? So ranking method, best example is MSET rank, so paired comparison. Each and every person compare with the other persons. Grading method. Here we have three types of grades: satisfactory, unsatisfactory, extraordinary. Next, force distribution method. Here we have four methods: poor, fairly good, good, excellent. Next, force choice checklist method. Just here, checklist method we have two types of questions: yes or no types questions. So based upon employee performance, the hierarchy will tick yes or no, right? The critical incident method. If the sudden accidents or sudden uneven situations are occurred, then they check the employee's behavior. And then the graphic scale method. Here we have using 5 scales: poor, very poor, poor, good, excellent, extraordinary. Next, essay method. Essay method. Here, essay method and confidential method. These are the two are similar to each other. Essay method means that the private organizations use it to write a paragraph about his subordinates. This paragraph may be positive or it may be negative. Coming to the confidential report, it is quite similar to already as I told you essay method. This confidential report is used for the government organizations to check their employees by using a paragraph. This paragraph or a statement, it may be positive or it may be negative. It is purely based upon the employee's performance. Next, coming to the MBO. MBO means target related activities performed or not. Just checking this thing. Next, BARS, behavioral anchored rating scale method is a combination of two things: critical incident method and ranking methods. Next, 360-degree rating methods. Employee will appraised by his hierarchies and appraised by his subordinate and appraised by same category of from other departments. So this type of appraisal is called as 360-degree rating method. And finally, cost accounting method is maintain separate accounts for each and every employee. So that account contains about containing employee joining date, increments, promotions, awards, punishments, the company loans, installments, increment, and interest paid, balancing of loan amount. These are the few details about the employee. Each and everything recorded in a particular file. That type of maintenance is called as here cost accounting method, or it is also known as human resource accounting method, right? So these are the performance appraisal methods, traditional and modern methods to check the employee's performance, right? If the performance is good, then the employees will get the promotions and the increments, bonuses. If the performance is bad, then the company will give retraining facility to them, and the company will give counseling to them. And again, the performance is bad, then the company fired him, right? So this is all about performance appraisal methods. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll meet in the next class with another topic, right? Thanks for listening. Yeah, bye. Stay home, stay safe.